Hey, this is Sam Thompson, broker and owner of Thompson Real Estate Team, and welcome to the Thompson Real Estate Team University. So this video that I'm putting together, what we're going to be doing is we are pretending that we have received a multi-page document by email from a client, and what we're trying to do is we're trying to get our client to sign one page of that multi-page document. All right. So again, we have say a 6-page document in our email, and we want our client, whether it's your buyer or someone renting an apartment or whatever, we want them to sign just one page of that, and we want them to sign it electronically. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my email, and this is where that attachment is. So you're going to go to your attachment. Now, this is just a purchase contract, but you can see it's like 6 pages, okay? And let's say I want my client to sign just this page. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to hit print. So you hit the print button. It brings you here. You hit print again. And you see this right here. Now sometimes you'll have your printer on here because you're trying to print, but there's this option, save as PDF. So you go to Save as PDF, you go to Custom Pages, and let's say we want them to sign page 5. So we just want our client to sign this page. Now we're going to save this. I like to save stuff right on my desktop so I know where it is. I'm going to say this is for 123 Main Street. Say it's for our buyer. So we save that document. Now we're going to go to our MLS. Close out the pop-up. Resources. My links. And right here is Zip Forms Plus. Zip Form Plus. This is where you can access electronic signature technology, okay? So ignore my old brokerage email address here. I've just never gotten around to changing it. Just logging into Zip Forms. Skip. Okay, cool. So here we are. Now again, what we're trying to do, we're trying to get an electronic signature on this page. So we're going to go New, Quick Sign. This is for 123 Main Street, buyer. Alright, so now it's asking for documents to sign. We're going to add an external document. We're going to browse for that document. We know right where it is on our desktop. So we're going to open that up. And then we're going to close this. So that 5th page there that we want to have them sign is sitting right there. We're going to go next. Create new. So this is where you're adding people to sign it, right? So we want our client to sign. So our client's name, what else? John Doe. So I entered the first and last name, role, he's the buyer, his email. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to email this to myself, but you would normally email it to, johndoe1@gmail.com. But just so you can see how it works on their end, I'm going to email it to myself. Then you just click Add Signer. Then you can close this. Okay, so there's John Doe. We're pretending that's his email, right? Go next. No thanks. Alright, so we've got that 5th page, and we wanted our client to sign. So you see this bar right here. What you can do is click and drag. So this is the signature, as you can see. So where do we want him to sign? Let's have him sign right here under purchaser. And then you're going to have this date. And we're going to date it right there. And let's say that your client has some information about their own attorney that you don't have, but you want them to fill it out. Let's go to text. And you can modify the size of this too to fit your page, right? So let's make that a little small. Move it down so he can put the name of his attorney. And this is just for, illustration purposes. I won't bother filling in the rest of this, but maybe I'll put one there. But just so you know, you can add text there and then your client will fill that out. Then we want their initials. Click, drag. Let's put them under purchaser. All right. And then you just click the send button. So you'll have the title here. This is like the subject line. And the email. This is Sam Thompson. In your case, it could be whatever your name is from Thompson Real Estate Team. We're just going to click send. Sweet. So now it's telling us this packet was successfully started. So again, pretending I'm the buyer, I'm going to go to my email. And it should be popping up here momentarily. Just refresh one more time. Just give it a minute. Come on. Okay, great. So again, this is what your client is going to see when you send them a document to sign electronically. Your documents are ready to review. 123 Main Street buyer. They're going to click. Hello. This is Sam from Thompson Real Estate Team. Sign documents. So they're going to be asked to agree to legal consent. They'll accept it. They'll click next. They're going to use this as their signature. They click let's go. Ready to review and sign. Let me review or go. Okay, so we're going to click go. All they have to do is click. All right. Oh, really? They want you to initial first. So initial, sign. They want you to fill this out. Right. So our attorney, let's see, Sam Smith, and their firm, Sam Smith ESQ. And then they're going to sign. Then they're just going to click finish. And they're done. They can review their documents or they can close out of this. So they review. Oh, look, they just signed, filled out their attorney information, and initialed. All right. So now, back on your end, once they've signed, you log back into ZipForm. Go to this quick sign transaction you created. Click right here on sign. And this is the completed document. So now you can go right here, click on it. Look at that. There's page 5, all signed. So now, say you need to send this to someone. Download. I'm going to put it on my desktop. Label it as executed. Save it. X out of all this. Let's go to our email. Compose. Let's say we need to send this to the attorney. Sam Smith, ESQ. I'm just making this email up. Buyer signature, purchase offer. See attached. Attach file. And this is the executed file. I'm going to open it. And then we just send it. So that's it. So this is going to be really helpful. It's going to save you a lot of time. You don't have to bother printing something out, having somebody come down to the office and actually ink it. You can turn around a document in minutes. So any questions on this or feedback, let me know. Thanks.